Hey, it's MK. I am joining you for day 3 of 30 days of sketches. Christy's 30 day of sketches. I'm just learning. I thought it was the Scrappy Inspiration team, but apparently this is something that Christy does every now and then. And this is the 6th round, I have found out as well, of these 30 days of sketches. Now, I don't know if she does them once a year or however she does that. I'm still learning as I go. But this one, I dug pretty deep into my stash. I brought new ones and old ones. But I wanted to show you guys the sketch first. And it's this one right here. So it looks like the paper is split 6 by 6. Or, well, in half, 6 inches. And then it's got this long old photo strip with a few maybe staples or stitches. And then a twine going across, a long title, and then a couple little tags sticking up, things like that. How fun. So I pulled out a few things. I found these enamel dots hanging around, and I know it says Snow Fun, but it looks like it's a mix of quite a few embellishments, but I noticed the yellow, the blue, and the red in there, and actually that was the first red I noticed. So we'll see which one matches the most. I also pulled out a couple cut-aparts and die cuts from Chamel's, I think it was oh my, I can't remember now, but it was one of my favorite collections, and I've been hoarding it, and so I just pulled out these little bits. I'm not sure if they're going to make it on there. Oh, I also pulled out this as well. I pulled out this branding strip from a long time ago. It actually has like the little perforations from where I tore it from all the rest of the branding strips. How funny. And then I have this Lagoon card. On the other side, it is a date, and then it says Lagoon. I'm not sure if I will add this on there because it is orange. I wish it was a different color, but we'll see. I had it with all of these photos. I already did my title, so that way it was done and ready to go, trying to streamline my videos a little bit because, you know, who's got time for 30-minute videos every single time? I've already cut down all my photos. I found this strip from way back in the day of Close to My Heart when they used to do textured cardstock. So I found that. This one's also way back in the day from Close to My Heart. I think it was called like Fanfare or something. Anyways, not really sure, but it's uber thin paper, like super thin. But I really loved this portion of it and how fun it looked. And then I pulled out a Coordinations like embossed paper, and I've already sanded it. I didn't sand up here because that's where the other piece is going to go, but the other 6 inches I sanded for me. I got some really cool black acrylic or resin stars. I'm not really sure which one they are. I don't know the difference, but they're a little bit dimensional, not a whole lot, but a little bit. I got these from Cocoa Vanilla. I just loved those, and their size too. They're absolutely perfect. I also have these corrugated arrows, and I painted them with acrylic, just plain old acrylic white paint, because they were this corrugated brown color. I did that. And 2 more things. I went ahead and I sprayed some of my stars already, so I have some Altenew stars right over here, and then these were a few little random tiny little open stars. I believe I got them in my Secret Not Secret kit because they came in a little baggie that looks like something Christina would do, but unfortunately, if that's wrong, I'm wrong. But I sprayed those with my Heidi Swapp Color Shine, and I just love using my sprays, you guys. I think there's almost every layout I use a spray in. And I used butter and cherry for that. And then I also have this punch right here that looks exactly like the little tag right here. I just don't know what color I'm going to do yet. I'm thinking white, but I'm thinking that I have so many I don't know. I have so many, what is it called? I have so many pictures of this day that I'm not sure if I'm going to be, what's it called? Journaling on any of this stuff. I also have a scrap right here too. Let's do that. Right there. Ah! Awesome. Sauce. All right. And I'm sure I found a red one here somewhere. So the first thing I'm going to do while my stars dry is cut my little thin piece of paper in half, and hopefully hopefully my blade is sharp enough. Do I want half or do I want more than half? I think I want a little bit more than half. I'm thinking so. Yep. Love it. Okay. Yeah, the wonky little flowers at the bottom are definitely not my thing. But it was the design of the paper that made me choose this. So if you guys see, there's like little hashes in there, and that's kind of the same thing as what's in the sketch. All right, so fast forward time. Let's get this layout put together. Woo! All right, so let's get this layout together. Now I have to tell you that this blue paper that I'm gluing on right now does all the work for me. There isn't hardly anything else left to do except for put a title and add a few, not even personal, just a few little touches, and I'm done. So I'm kind of sort of putting the photos in a wonky line. I don't want them straight. Theme parks never are. The lines in the theme parks never are. So yeah, I know that I don't want things straight on this layout. I do try to use that lagoon ticket or tag or card, or I don't know what it is, but I do try to use it. And I'm just quickly putting everything down how I kind of sort of visualized it in my brain. Actually, I didn't even visualize it. I'm just basically going off of the sketch that I clearly keep in the video this entire time. I didn't even know that either. So I went and I got my stub punch. That is my favorite punch in the whole wide world. And I am just kind of decorating up in the upper corner. I know that's not part of the sketch, but I also don't use the little string-a-thing with the stuff by the title at the bottom either. So gluing things down, I build this little cluster before I put it behind my my photo strip, or yeah, I think it is a photo strip. So I'm just tacking it here, tacking it there. Then I realize that my red piece isn't even glued down. How fun. But yeah, I create the cluster and then I just glued it all down. And now I'm going to put the title on. And this is quite interesting. I put this entire title down just like this, not realizing that this is the wrong half of the title until I am completely done with it. So yeah, I even said to myself, how come nobody told me? You see, I even go as far as gluing the little arrow. At least I glued the right arrow that I wanted next to that title. Yeah, that's when I found out. Wrong title, or wrong portion of the title in the wrong spot. I guess I could have had it say short rides, long lines, but that wouldn't have made any sense. So just fixing that really quickly. Getting it. I have a larger arrow because the large arrow is supposed to represent, the long lines, and then the short arrow is supposed to represent the short rides. Now I'm getting tongue twisted and I can't even talk correctly, but it's kind of a play on images as well as, for the titles. I don't know. I'm making stuff up as I go now. So bringing in some acrylic or resin stars. I'm not sure which ones I think they're resin, because isn't acrylic clear? Yeah, I think so. So all of the Altenew little stars, they were all on a plastic backing, and what I'm doing is I'm wiping it up so I don't get red everywhere and on my fingers and then on the layout where I didn't want it. So I just took a few minutes and wiped those up so I could get them done and over with. So, and then I'm just going to place the stars randomly all over the layout. And I have to tell you guys that I put my enamel dots somewhere and I never bring them back. And in fact, I didn't even remember them until I was cleaning up after the layout and thought, oh, I forgot enamel dots. But I think it looks good. I don't think that it needs dots. Dots probably would have looked okay. But yeah, no, I'm good. I think it looks good without them. But in all honesty, out of sight, out of mind, I clearly set them out of the way somewhere and set them so far out of the way that they weren't in my view. And so I totally spaced putting them on. Hey, go me. So I am trying to use up all my stars. I kind of go star overboard, but I painted them, or not really painted them, but yeah, I sprayed them for this layout. So I didn't, see anything else, but that's it. I'm done. Layout number 3. Layout number 3 is complete. This is so much fun, and I can't believe how quick these layouts are going. I never imagined that I would be able to create a layout this fast, but please make sure that you check out all the other links below. This is a blast, and it's going to go on all month. Awesome. See you guys later. Bye.